Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and first of all, this is going to be my very first 2014 video, and the very first thing I want to do is say thank you for all those guys that have added me to their subscribers list. I really, really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. No kidding, here at all, guys. It really touched me that I went from like 600 to almost 1,000 in the last 2 months, and it's like I really thought, these guys are getting what I'm doing. They appreciate what I do for them to try to show them, what to look for and how best to work on these guitars. So it's like very, very touching. So really know that I'm really choked up and appreciate that. I really do. Sincerely appreciate that. And this is going to be my first 2014 video. I'm going to be showing the work on the ES339 Fake from China and the problems I've had with it, as well as the work that I'm contemplating doing on it. So hang in there, and we'll get to the video. Again, one more time, guys, thank you so very much for subscribing to me. I really do appreciate it. Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and what you're looking at right at the moment is my little ES339 Fake from China. It's a Gibson copy, right? It's a fake. And for the 5th time that I've modified this guitar, it's failed again. The grounding off the bridge seems to have come loose again off the potentiometer that it's connected to. The top pickup, or the neck pickup, is no longer working again. It's the second time I replaced that, which means there's a short to the connection from the pickup to the potentiometers again. And the problem is, guys, that the installation of these parts is so small in that there's no space behind the pickups to actually install these parts where it normally would be. Alright? Normally there would be a channel that runs from this pickup here, right, to the controls, so we actually could slide parts into it. Well, that's blocked with solid wood piece, okay? Which is nice. It adds to the tone of the guitar, but it makes it near impossible to modify it, right? And trust me, I've tried everything I can think of. I've used small shaft potentiometers. I've used much thinner gauge wires to be more flippant or more pliable, and still getting it past those tiny F-holes is just impossible. That sooner or later, push comes to shove, I got to pull one into the actual hole itself, and the wires are coming loose, right? And that's a problem. Okay, so for 2014, I'm thinking about seriously opening this guitar up, either at the pickup holes, right? This one on here in particular, okay? Opening that up completely and seeing if that will help to get these parts through. Alright? Now, if that's not going to be feasible, if I can't get that to work, my next option, right, that I've thought about very seriously, okay, very seriously, is to open up the back of this guitar. Right? On the back, I'd open up a channel very much like the one that's on the ES339, the real one. I'm on my Ultra. Now, as you can see, on my Ultra, it has a somewhat normal size, shape, Les Paul opening and cover with the added controls for the Nano Mag or Nano pickup. Okay? So, that in essence would be what I would be doing, right? And showing the videos as I do it. I'll be showing you how to cut it, right? How to fit the pieces in, how to wire it up, and make the enclosure as well as the bevels so that it would look nice, right, when you're finished. Now, the question is, is there any other way that I could approach this? Okay? And I want you to hear what this guitar sounds like now that it's gone through what it's gone through. Okay? I had it running for about a week and it sat there. I picked it up, I set it down, it got a little jostled, and now the top pickup or the neck pickup no longer works again, and the the bridge pickup's the only thing working, and it's not working too well, and there's a huge hum to it because the ground somewhere has gotten loose. So that's a problem that does require taking the whole thing apart again, and I don't feel like putting this thing all back together again like I had before 5 times before, only to have it fail again. So let me let you hear what it sounds like, and so you hear a tone difference between now and then, okay? After I choose to get this thing fixed somehow. And as I said, I'd come right through this area here, cut that same shape that was on the Les Paul, allow some ground room for it to have a bevel on it for the attachment screws, and that way I wouldn't have to go through so much when it came to adjusting this guitar or modifying it, because that is just too much. The F holder is just too small. I mean, if you look at these compared to ES335 or 355, they're much smaller. It's near impossible to get a long shaft through there to begin with, and also to be able to keep the wires connected to it. You know, of course they're on the back side of it. But anyway, that will be my 2014 video, one of them. And I've already told y'all about the White Falcon. I'll be installing mounting blocks for the Bigsby and showing you how that's done. Okay? So the only thing left to do is let you hear what it sounds like, and you know, a few weeks I'll have it done, and you hear what it sounds like once it's been fixed and finished, is what it looks like. So hang in there while I hook it up. Hear how bad it sounds. Okay guys, I want you to hear what it sounds like. Now remember, the only thing playing is the back pickup, the bridge pickup. Okay? And yes, it's out of tune and everything else. Ear cut out. It's actually trying to turn the volume up. So if you want one pickup playing and not doing a very good job of it at that, this is a 14.0 pickup. There's almost a 12 on the front. I've got to stop what I'm doing, stop from trying to keep going through this darn little F-hole here, open up this pickup route, or go out the back like they do on the real 339 Ultras like mine, like I showed you, okay? So, if you have any questions or difficulties with ESs and remodifying them, modifying them, right? Let me know, because I'll be going through it step by step like I did when I modified the last, the counterfeit from China. I'll have it out in my shop doing the setup, showing you how it's done. But of course, this time, since it is January, I will be doing the soldering inside my office, where it's nice and warm, and where there won't be any condensation to cause a problem with the solder work. Okay? So, if you have any questions about this project or the White Falcon project, let me know. Dave in Texas. Bye.